Happy Friday, guys. Welcome back to another video. We're doing a little crafting vlog. We have off from my corporate job today because it's Veterans Day, or tomorrow's Veterans Day, and we're observing it today. And I got a number of things to do in this crafting room. I'm also getting out of the house for a little bit, which is great. Got some fun things planned. I'm filming a bunch of videos. I'm doing a bunch of things. We're going to a pop-up tomorrow in New York City, my first ever New York City pop-up. I'm actually only going to show bits of that because I'm going to have a separate vlog that's going to come out with like the full pop-up experience. I'm going to New York City tonight, going to New York City on Sunday. I'm kind of going to New York like every day this weekend. I feel like that's kind of a common theme in my weekend, in my life vlogs. I just go into the city a lot, which is actually really amazing. But I have to make a bunch of scrunchies and a bunch of pouches for tomorrow. I literally do not have enough for my pop-up tomorrow, and it's stressing me out. It's bringing me back to the days when I didn't prepare properly for pop-ups, like last year and earlier this year. I've been really good with my recent pop-ups, but this one, for some reason, I just dropped off. I need to make a ton of pouches because the reason they really wanted me as a vendor is because of my pouches. And I literally only have one pouch. One that's ready to be sold. I need to get on with that. I also need to prepare my website for my holiday drop tomorrow. I'm dropping 4 holiday candles. Very pumped about them. I already did product photography, so I'm happy I don't have to rush that. I need to prep them to be released tomorrow because I'll be at my pop-up when they're being released. I'm doing a million and one things at the same time. I need to send out some wholesale line sheets. I need to clean up the whole apartment. I got a new desk and I'm doing a pegboard makeover. Again, in a separate video, but there are things I need to do to prep for that. I am making my wedding dress and designing my wedding dress, and that needs to be done like ASAP. So lots of things are happening. Very exciting weekend. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoy a crafty weekend in my life vlog. Guys, do you like my tee? It says shut up, you look good. Backwards, like when you actually look at it, it looks like it's backwards, but then when you look in a mirror, it looks like it's the right way. It's like a nice little message to yourself. I have decals that say this, but I was experimenting with tees. I made it in a video where I was testing on my HTV romp machine, and I never actually did anything with this tee. Let me know in the comments if you think I should release apparel, because it's something I've been wanting to do, but it's unrealistic for me to like hand make every piece of apparel nowadays. Something like this with like a sustainable tee from Original Favorites, I think is what the brand is called. They source all of their materials and like stuff from sustainable sources, so it's like a sustainable tee, and then I just put some vinyl on it. I would probably get screen printed just so it lasts a little longer. Let me know if you'd want something like this. I made my oats for this morning, having a slow-ish morning just to take advantage of not needing to be in any meetings. The bottom of the bowl is hot. Blueberries, bananas, chia seeds, and oats, and cinnamon and honey. While I eat my breakfast and drink my green tea, I was thinking about unboxing some things that I've had lying around and I really need to open up. First of all, because I'm so excited about these things that I've received, and also because I want to start using them. First thing I got is this cute little Happy Mail package. This is from a small business on Instagram called Busy Bee Design. Her aesthetic is so cute. She does pop-up shops. She watches me on YouTube, I believe, or at least follows me on Instagram. And she sent me some stuff. I'm gonna show you. I'm doing a holiday gift guide, and I'm going to focus a lot of the items that I suggest for the holidays to be like from small business, but not just like small business, but like small businesses. Ones that like don't have employees, are mainly focusing on like Etsy sales, don't have a storefront, don't really have more sales than one person can like take care of, because technically the term small business is like very vague. You can have like 10 to like 100 employees and still be considered a small business with a storefront, with manufacturers, like with business loans and things like that. But I wanted to like show off some small businesses, kind of like mine. Cute Happy Mail inside. Hi, I hope you enjoy everything. Your followers can use code BBD10 for money off. Very cool. I'll put the code here and I'll put it below. But if you're interested in any of these things, you should check it out. Oh, cute. A little resin M. I never really got into resin art, so every time I see resin art, I'm like, wow, good for you, because I don't know how to do that. Oh, that's beautiful. I want to put on my backpack or something. And then also got some earrings. Like, these are examples of things you like definitely can get at big chain stores like Forever 21 and Claire's, a place like that. But why not support a small business? Cute. Oh my gosh, should I wear these today? Pretty things inside the, oh, yay, how cute. I've never had a dish like this before and I've always wanted one. It has the little like dried florals and what are these called? Like the little gold flakes. Seems really like stable. So cute. And then last thing is just a claw clip. So cute. Definitely check her out. Busy Bee Designs. Oh my gosh, wait, I didn't even realize in the envelope she also gave me stickers. Love that. Alright, next things I need to unbox are those things back there. I don't even want to talk about this guy right here. I'm just gonna... Ugh. xTool reached out to me to provide me with a game-changing DIY machine. This is not sponsored by them. They just sent these over. And I'm pumped because I've never had a laser like engraver before. Basically, xTool, I'm reading from their site, is a top brand of quality laser printers with advanced tech and fully equipped factory. Best home laser cutter, wide variety of laser engravers. So cool. So if you can imagine engraved necklaces, engraved like ornaments, engraved mugs, like anything like that, I can do now once I figure out how to use it. So let's unbox it. For those of you who don't know, before I started my actual shop, I was just like a maniac DIYer. I would just like try a bunch of projects because I wanted things, but I didn't want to pay like crazy prices for like pre-made things. Like for example, scrunchies. Like the way I started making those was I just wanted one and I didn't want to pay for one at the store or support like a fast fashion store that had them. And so I just learned how to make them on my own. Now, as I've had my brand, I've like needed to focus on like just creating the same exact products every time, like candles, scrunchies, tote bags, decals, etc., just so I can fulfill orders and like go to pop-ups and have products. So I haven't had as much time to like experiment with new types of DIYs. So I'm excited that I have this because I think it's going to give me a really good excuse to like get out there and get back into like what actually got me into this whole world. Looks great. Mind you, I realized I got this shipped to my P.O. box. And the entire package that it came in, there were 3 full boxes. The entire package weighed like 70 pounds or something ridiculous. So the very nice people at UPS helped me figure out how to get it to my apartment. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 2-watt infrared laser, 2-watt blue light laser, 400 millimeters per second engraving speed. I watched a video at how fast this engraves and it was ridiculous. It looked like a sped up video, but I don't think it was. It's portable and handheld. I've seen people actually bring this to pop-ups and markets and like personalized and do personalized engravings for people on the spot. It has really good engraving accuracy. It supports 300 plus size materials, graphic outline preview. Oh, that's really good. Cool. And it's safe. So we love that. Now that I've started being more active on TikTok and Instagram with like short form videos, I'm now deciding if I should also record an unboxing for TikTok with this. Don't mind me, I'm unboxing this on TikTok, but I'll talk you guys through this as well. Oh, cool packaging. Really cool packaging. Okay. Oh, comes with a really sturdy like workbook or instruction manual, I guess. This is like the most intense styrofoam packaging I've ever seen. It's like not regular styrofoam, it's almost like foam. It's like, you know, normal foam. Alright, there's a lot of attachments that I'm not fully understanding what they are, which, I mean, it's good that they have lengthy instructions. Oh, these are samples. Like they gave me a sample piece of wood that I can engrave it with. Oh, that's so awesome that it comes with things. Because like, I don't know what I would engrave yet. Oh, cool. Dog tags. Alright guys, this might be the coolest thing I own now. Basically, this is hard to show when it's bouncing on my knee, but it lifts up. You put the material here that you want to engrave or laser, and there's like a little thing that you can use to center it however you want, and then it closes and it'll do the lasering. Obviously, power adapter goes in the back. I have that. And then this I think is like a filter, like air filter. I'm going to try this out on Sunday, I believe, just because today I really want to focus on my pop-up, but let's see if I can get it to work on Sunday. I'm really excited to use these materials that they gave me. Along with that, they also sent me the desktop smoke purifier. I think because this generates a good amount of like dust as it's like engraving, so it's really nice that they provide a purifier just so the air stays clean. I do have an air purifier in my crafting room that should take care of it, but this is just like an extra precaution, which is great. And then the F1 slide extension, I'm not really sure what this does, but I think it helps you engrave things that are longer. Not fully sure. We'll figure it out. All right, let's make these pouches now. This is the grand reveal that always freaks me out, because if something is wrong, it's like the end of the world, because it's so hard to redo any part of this because I would have to undo so many stitches. Oh, gosh. This is one I actually already had like half done from a long time ago, from whenever I dropped these like spring looking ones. But this is honestly why I dread doing pouches. There's just a lot that can go wrong. I'm not like that great at making them yet, so it takes me like extra long, and it's not that enjoyable of a process. I don't get into that like meditative state that I do when I make like scrunchies or even clothes, so I'm just stressed like the whole time. This is gonna take me a full like 5 minutes, by the way. Basically just trying to turn this inside out from this teeny tiny hole that I left open. I should probably just make the hole bigger, but then that's like a bigger patch that I will need to like close up at the end. Okay, let me open up the zipper, take it all the way out this way. Awesome. I think it looks great. I didn't add the little like tags on the sides because I wasn't in the mood, and I think it still looks good. Nice. Let me just close up the inside, and then I have a finished pouch finally. Towards the end of the day, it's 3:50. As you saw, I made some scrunchies. I also attempted at making pouches. Attempted is the key word there. I finished up 2 that were basically pre-made. I just needed to fix up a few errors with them. The third one I tried to fix up this error, but it like wasn't working, so I think I'm gonna use it for display. I'm trying to prioritize what I think will be most worthwhile in life. I was thinking I really should make these pouches in order to have the best possible pop-up tomorrow, but I also hate making pouches. I like thought we've covered this, but after not making pouches for like a couple months, I forgot, and I thought I could do it for this pop-up and make like 30 pouches. I don't know where that enthusiasm came from, but that's not me. It's not an activity I enjoy, and it's not even a product that does like amazing on my shop. I dropped pouches once and I sold I think 4, which is like kind of a good amount for like a singular drop. Never brought them to pop-ups before because I can never bulk make them, and I just found myself itching to just make these holiday scrunchies, like these cute ones right here, instead of making pouches. So I just started making the scrunchies and I felt so much better. I have to just continuously remember that this brand exists. because I enjoy running it. And the second I don't, it doesn't do that well. I notice that my work isn't as good. I make more errors. I am unhappy all day. So I think this is the right move. Unfortunately, my pop-up tomorrow won't be like incredible. I'm mainly just gonna have scrunchies, decals, and stickers. I signed up kind of late for this pop-up, which is why I can't bring candles and tote bags, which are my two big best sellers. So that's unfortunate, but I think it's gonna be a really cool event. It's basically mostly women-owned businesses. They're all small businesses, and I'm excited to meet the organizer. She seems really cool. So hopefully I'll get more out of the pop-up than just like cash money. Tonight we have friends coming over in about an hour and a half, and we're gonna head into the city to do dinner at a rooftop and hit the Bryant Park Winter Village with all of the like holiday shops. I'm excited to go back. I went already once this year. I like going back multiple times. My favorite vendor market ever of all time. Like low-key, my dream one day is to be a vendor at that market, but we'll see. While I wait for our friends to come over, I'm just gonna finish up the scrunchies with putting my Monica's tags on them and chill a little bit. Maybe I'll edit. Who knows? Here's the full Friday night fit. Oh wait. Cute little green bag. I talked about this bag before when I first got it and then a few times after when I wear it, and it's my favorite. It's perfect for the holidays now because of the green. I feel like it's summery, but also like you can pull it off during the holidays. I mean, I wear different colors and different styles like throughout the year. It doesn't really matter what the trends are for me, but this guy is cute. From Teddy Blake. I've had the same one for the past, I think like 6 months at this point, maybe a little bit longer, and it's holding up really well. The bottom pieces like aren't scuffed. This little lock part, the hardware, still doing well. Like it carries like all my stuff. I love it. It's cute. It goes with like all of my basic outfits when I'm not really wearing too much color. It's just like a nice pop of green every now and then. And if you didn't see my vlog where I talked about Teddy Blake, they're a designer company, but they offer all of their bags for affordable prices. So I really like that about them. And they're holding a Black Friday sale, and they gave me a code as well as like all of the info for their Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday sale, so I'll put it in the description. I feel like there's a hair like coming across my face, you know, like when you feel it, there definitely is. There it is. I found it. It's not even connected to me. I think this is gonna be a cute little addition tonight. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. I look crazy. I look kind of tired, low-key. But I'm getting ready to go back into the city again. Unseen sunscreen, Supergoop, always. Yesterday was wild. I had the craziest pop-up experience, and it wasn't like anything specific to the actual market. It was actually the vendors who made the experience so great and crazy. I'm obviously gonna have a whole separate pop-up vlog about that market. I'm gonna do a whole recap and everything, but just real quick, I had so many people who watch me on YouTube who are vendors all at this one pop-up, which is like crazy, and I guess a coincidence, but also like not really, because my content is very niche and people know I'm in like the New York, New Jersey area, so it makes sense that people would watch me who would be vendors at this type of pop-up. But I met like 6 or 7 of you guys who like watch our YouTube videos, which is so crazy. I was very happy to meet everyone. I bought like a good amount of things. I usually don't buy too much at the markets that I do because I'm focused on my own booth. Sometimes it's like not as safe to leave your booth and or table and go to someone else's, but I felt really like at home at this market, and everyone was really supportive. I had a table mate and everything, so I ended up buying a bunch of things. Go watch that pop-up video if you want to check out like more details about that and the different vendors that I met. But I was like on a high from that, and honestly I've been being a social butterfly lately, which is not me at all. I'm not a social person. I'm an introvert and a loner, low-key. But I've been feeling like the urge to continue to like meet people and like hang out with people, like hang out with the friends I currently have, but also make new friends. I actually posted a story on my Instagram saying, hi, I need more friends in this area, like in Hoboken, walking distance from me, which is so doable. I just don't know like who's still around, especially from my college days and like other activities. So a bunch of people reached out and said they're still around and they want to hang out. So I've been meeting up with some girls and it's been very fun. So today is more of like a not as social day. Whenever I hang out with Josh and it's just like us two, I don't consider that like socializing as much because it's different. I feel like I put in a lot less effort to hang out with him because it's like more natural, and we're okay with like moments of just like us being silent, just walking or just eating or whatever, versus with friends when you only have like a set like couple hours with them, you feel the need to like continue talking and like just like ask them questions and catch up and know more about their life. So that drains me a little bit more, but I've been feeling like really excited to do that lately. Hopefully I don't burn myself out with that. Anyway, after the pop-up I actually went to Queens and I went to my friend's apartment warming party. It was just like a hangout. I like brought all my stuff from New York City back to Hoboken, and then from Hoboken took public transit back into Manhattan to take the subway into Queens. That was really crazy. I've never really like done anything like that, or as of recently haven't done anything like that. It was quite literally 8 p.m. by the time we left our apartment to go to the apartment warming. By then, I kid you not, I'm getting ready for bed most nights. So it was really crazy that I felt up for that, but because I was feeling up for it, I was like, might as well like do it. So we actually got back kind of late last night and went to sleep like a little bit later at like 1, which isn't like terrible or anything, but that's much later than I've gone to sleep in quite literally maybe a year or two. Like I don't remember the last time I've went to sleep that late. It was still fun. Also at my pop-up I had a number of items that I didn't physically have there, but they were like made to order. So the candles that I wasn't allowed to bring, I was allowed to like sell them like made to order style. And same with pouches. I ended up not bringing that many pouches, but I displayed 3 different designs and I said that they were made to order. So I didn't really expect people to purchase them, honestly. A lot of times people come to these markets, they like want to take something home and they want the physical product. So I was like, oh, people won't buy anything. But I had a number of people place orders, especially on the mini pouch, the little teddy pouch that I have. I don't have an example right now. And also candles, because I had my holiday collection out on display. Don't mind me just rubbing in my dry shampoo right now. So I actually do have a lot to do post pop-up. It's not just put all my stuff back in the closet. Like I do need to make a bunch of orders now and ship them out. I offered free shipping since people were buying it like at the actual pop-up, like in person, so I hope that ends up being okay. The items, at least the pouches, are really small and really light, so that should be fine. The candles, might need to see if that was like a mistake. We shall see. But today we're going out to brunch here in Hoboken, and then we're gonna go into the city and just walk. Like our goal is to just like go into the city more and walk around. We're both big walkers and we love just like literally walking as an activity, looking around, people watching, looking at shops, like window shopping, and just exploring the city is something that we've really enjoyed doing. So we're going and I'm pumped. I've been wearing this sweater from thredUP non-stop. Quite literally. These jeans are also from thredUP. They're originally Abercrombie, but they fit perfectly. They're the exact wash and style that I like. And the sweater was just like a random find. I think I was searching striped sweaters or something, and I think it's cute. It's from COS, or COS, C-O-S. Kind of a popular store, but I've never purchased anything from there before. I love the colors. I think I have a code with thredUP. If I do, I will put it in the description. Let's go to New York City.